Alright lads, how's it going? Honestly, I'm having a bit of a shit one today, so I just decided to build my flat in The Sims 4. Firstly because if you live in England, you know that we just had some new tiers announced, and I got put in tier 4, which means I can now no longer go home for Christmas, which is absolutely brilliant. Love that for me. So you get to see the space that I'm spending Christmas in. And also you get to see how little space I have for filming, and why I have such an uncomfortable filming position. Obviously, the proportions of the rooms aren't quite exact, and that's just because that be how Sims work. You can't have, obviously there's like the grid system, and I think some walls would have been better placed kind of as halfway between the grids, but it is what it is. I'm also like not entirely sure what I'm going to talk about during this build. Just having a little rant about shit that's going on. I don't know. Yeah, it's been a shit one, and obviously I've turned to kind of YouTube and Twitch for the shit times. But I was obviously really looking forward to Christmas. I think I've mentioned it before, but I'm not really a big Christmas person. I think I mentioned it when I did the Christmas cabin build. I'm not a huge Christmas fan. I never really have been, but I was meant to be spending this Christmas with my boyfriend, and it was going to be the first time that we'd spend Christmas together. And I'm pretty bummed that we can't. It's pretty shit. Especially because, so I could have probably, if I wanted to, left today on the day that it was announced, because it goes into effect at midnight, assuming I edit this video and release it on time, which I should do, because I ain't got anything else to do. But yeah, I could have theoretically left, but I have a pet snake, and unfortunately she can't be left alone for too long. Maybe like 3 days max, and that's kind of pushing it. I did put her in this build. I downloaded like a terrarium and literally a snake, but I went into live mode and I couldn't see her, so I don't know what happened with that. I'm going to try and fix that though, because I want to have her in my house, but the tank is there, so we got something. So yeah, I could have left if I wanted to, and I guess I can technically form a support bubble, because while I do live with one other person, they're not going to be here, so I think I can technically form a support bubble, but it feels kind of wrong, and, you know, don't put other people at risk. Don't do it. So I'm just going to be spending it here by myself. Ignore the sadness. No, it's alright. We all good. I guess it's going to be kind of weird. I'm probably going to put out a few more videos and streams and stuff, just because I don't really have much else to do. And I don't know if it'll be sad to stream on Christmas, so if anyone watches this, please let me know if it's sad to stream on Christmas, because I might. I might do something festive and stream something festive for Christmas. You know, I'm still going to be talking to people, and I know there are a lot of other people in this situation, so I'm not being like, whoa, poor me, I'm the only one going through this. There are a ton of other people in this situation. I know a lot of other students didn't choose to go home during the travel window. They wanted to go home later because they didn't want to stay home for that long. And this has kind of been a bit like a, fuck you. A lot of people stay near campus over the holidays because, you know, either they don't have the best families, or their family is far away, either, you know, far away in the country or in other countries, or they just want to stay close to campus and have their independence and be able to access university resources and stuff, which is, I would say that's why I stayed, but also I only have extended family. I don't have like parents or anything like that, which is a bit too deep for this video, so we ain't gonna go into that. I'm cool with it, but other people get very weirded out when I mention it, so I'm just gonna segue away from that topic. So yeah, it feels a bit weird going back to what I would consider like home for Christmas anyway, and the concept that I was talking to my aunt today, and she was like, we can get you home today, we'll drive up and come and get you, and you can stay with us for the 2 weeks that the tier 4 thing is going to be here. And I was like, as much as I'd like to, it's not my house. You know, my flat isn't very big, as you will see as I build it. I have the smaller bedroom, the one with the TV in it, not the one with the desk in it. And I don't think I've gotten that far yet. I'm not actually watching the video, the recording as I record my voice, because it's really laggy, so I didn't want to. So this is just a completely disembodied voice, just talking over it, just talking about some feelings. But yeah, even though my flat's quite small, I do really love it. And it's given me a lot more space to do what I want to do. You know, I know that my streaming setup and my recording setup isn't the best, but it's for a year. It's student housing, and I'm hoping to get a bigger place next year. Hopefully, things like this will have died down. And yeah, I just felt kind of weird. Like, if I went home, I would be away from YouTube for 2 weeks. I'd be away from Twitch for 2 weeks. I would have to try and figure out how to bring my pet home. And I genuinely did look into it. I looked into buying her a small tank to live in for the 2 weeks, but finding a tank and a heating source, because corn snakes have to have very regulated temperatures, and then the concept of driving her for nearly 3 hours was just bless her. I don't think she could do it. Just moving her when we got her this year in my hometown, just moving her around from the house where she used to live to this house, which is a 10-minute drive at most, it was a lot, and it took a while for her to settle in and settle down and eat and drink and get comfy with us and all that stuff. So didn't want to put her through it, and I can't leave her alone. She's my responsibility. So yeah, I'll be spending Christmas alone. It is currently 9:22 p.m. and I'm debating going to Tesco's to buy myself Christmas dinner for Christmas Day. But I'm also very concerned that there are going to be a lot of panic buyers out at the moment. I'm not sure. I can't just like stick my neck out the window and have a look. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't know, really. I guess that's my constant state of existence though, isn't it? I just don't know. It's cool, we vibing. I'm gonna be putting out a lot of builds. I've been building a museum and art gallery. And it has taken, I think I've got 3 hours of footage recorded so far, and I'm nowhere near done. I think I spent an hour just on the goddamn roof, and I still don't like it. But it is what it is. So we'll see if that comes out. I've had to transfer all of those recordings over to my hard drive because they were so long that they were clogging up my laptop, and I was just like, oopsies. And I don't even like it that much. I'm not that happy with it. But also I've put so much time into it now that I'm like, I'm gonna fucking finish it. Either I'm gonna finish it or it's gonna finish me. I don't know what's gonna happen first, but someone's gonna get finished. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Very exciting life, I know. I'm still just debating if I want to go to the shop today or tomorrow. Maybe I like the nighttime vibes of a supermarket. I don't know if anyone else gets this, but I used to work at a 24-hour Asda, and if you're American, that's Walmart. And I used to work kind of overnights, especially around Christmas time, because obviously it's really busy, and I used to work in stock management. And like the 2 a.m. vibes of a supermarket, I fuck with that. I fuck with that hard. Something about just wandering empty aisles at 2 a.m. when everyone else is asleep and you're just in a manic state buying like pasta and Doritos. It's just, the vibes are immense. But I can't do that here because we don't have a 24-hour supermarket. It closes at 11. So if I want to go, I really need to get dressed, but I really don't want to. Lockdown has made me appreciate the fact that I really, really hate wearing trousers. And like, lockdown's been really good for me to realise that, and now I don't have to wear trousers. I live with one person, and we've both agreed that this house, trousers are optional. Also, the living room, I think we're getting near to the pictures now. The living room looks bigger in real life. The tables in The Sims are just immensely large, so our dining room table is in there. There is a bit more room between the dining room table and the snake tank and like the alcove window. There is more room than that. I swear, I do live in a bigger-ish flat. My bedroom, though, is pretty accurate. In fact, it's probably a bit smaller in real life. I'm constantly falling over, and that's why I record in such a weird angle. And also the wardrobe is the complete wrong colour, but I couldn't find a swatch in white that looked like mine, because mine's a massive wardrobe. Also the other bedroom, my housemate's one with the shower in. No idea if that's the right... I'd been in his room like twice, and that was once when we were looking around the flat the first time, and once when he passed out drunk and I had to give him pizza. So yeah, fun times. So I'm hoping that room's fairly accurate. From what I remember, it's pretty accurate. I mean, it's a bedroom. I'm sure he's decorated it more, and I also have a lot more houseplants, but window ledges aren't a thing in The Sims 4, really, and all of mine are on the window because they need light to live. That's also another reason I didn't want to go home, because my houseplants need me. my houseplants, my snake. I would say Twitch needs me, but I don't think my 18 followers need me. But I like Twitch, it's fun. And I like doing YouTube, it's fun too. This is obviously a really low effort video, but honestly, I'm having a day today. Don't judge me, I'm sorry. I just want to put out content because I really like it. And I love it when I get comments and they make me feel like, oh my god, people watch me, people like listening to me. Yeah, I think I'm getting to the end of this recording, so thank you so much for watching, listening. Let me know what you think. I mean, please don't roast my house. I live here. You can roast it in a couple of months when I leave. But don't roast it right now, because I live here, and it's kind of nice. Like, subscribe, all that stuff, if you want to, or don't. It's cool if you don't want to. Comment if you have any feedback. Join me on Twitch, or also don't, but I do Twitch stream a lot. Might be streaming some Sea of Thieves, because I've gotten into that recently. And I'll see you next time. Bye!